This is WNCN Today.
And the headlines for Friday, January 30th, a measles outbreak that first hit California continues to spread across the country, the latest area impacted and what health officials are calling it.
And WNCN is your station for complete coverage of the Super Bowl. We'll take a look at some of the commercials sure to have everyone talking the day after on Monday morning.
Plus,
is there somebody you have your eye on this weekend?
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
you got to love that. Katy Perry pokes fun at one of the Super Bowl football stars as she gears up for her big performance during the halftime show. So that should be a lot of fun. Good morning and thanks for watching WNCN Today. I'm Mike Gonzalez.
He's also taking requests this morning.
I'm singing all
requests.
Katy Perry songs. I'm waiting for my karaoke this Friday night. So.
You've got quite a voice.
Oh, yeah.
Happy Friday, everyone. I'm Stephen Chase. We've got your morning news in just a moment. Mike Lamia also has a look at your traffic. First, though, we're going to check in with Alyssa Corfant for the forecast. Hey, Alyssa.
Trust me, you don't want him to sing. I've been singing Firework now in my head all morning long. Let's talk about the rain out there. Some of you are seeing it very light in nature up towards Wake Forest, northern portions of Wake County, also right along the 95 corridor. This is mainly developing east of the Triangle this morning and will continue to slide towards the coast. So it's not going to be a big deal. It should be out of here by the time most of you head out the door. As far as the temperatures are concerned, 40 in Raleigh, 41 in Durham and Lillington, 40 also in Sanford, and we're looking at the low 40s right now in Rayford, but 47 in Fayetteville. So talk about a mild start there. As far as the temperatures are concerned, some of you will be dropping into the mid-30s by 7 a.m., 43 at noon with wind gusts approaching 30 miles per hour, which means our wind chills this afternoon are going to be about 10 degrees colder, so it will likely feel like the upper 30s this afternoon, despite the temperature actually being near 47. More on your forecast to come, but let me toss it on over to Mike Lamia with traffic. Hey there.
Hey there. Good morning to you at home as you're heading out the door. No problems to really tell you about. It's a smooth drive this Friday morning, so let's show you a live look outside at some of the roads you care the most about. I-40 and South Saunders Street looking very clear as cars and trucks are making their way to work and school, and then over I-540 and Capitol Boulevard. Let's take a live look out over there. It is looking very clear. Only a few cars on the road over here. Your Friday morning commute is looking great, so have a safe drive in, guys.
All right, that sounds great on a Friday. Thanks, Mike. Today we will begin to learn how cleanup efforts are faring after one of the state's biggest environmental disasters in history. WNCN's Emma Wright joins us live in the studio with more on a big step in the coal ash crisis.
Monday marks the year anniversary since 40,000 gallons of coal ash leaked from a Duke Energy power plant into the river. Today, the state environmental agency will sample the water. It's the first step in determining how cleanup efforts are going. It was a disgusting mess that had many people furious. Coal ash, nearly 40,000 gallons of black sludge filling the Dan River, one of the biggest environmental disasters in state history. Now environmentalists want the coal ash gone, cleaned up from all of Duke Energy's ash ponds across the state.
Outrage. Outrage, outrage. Everyone is talking about this. You mentioned the name Duke Energy. They talk about why should we have to pay for this? They took these risks, these shareholders, over all these years and made these profits, and now they want us to clean up their mess, and people just don't think that's right.
The spill sparked new regulations from state lawmakers. The EPA putting new restrictions on where coal ash landfills can be located. They increased monitoring for leaks and now require companies to make testing results public. But it's not enough for some who say coal ash doesn't belong in North Carolina at all.
They are going to regulate coal ash similar to what household waste is regulated, which doesn't go far enough in terms of protecting folks.
There is a push to recycle coal ash, mixing it with concrete to prevent toxins from leaking.
Given the time frame, we have to find applications that are available now. But of course, we'll be exploring the greater options for the remaining coal ash as we look to develop those plans.
But environmentalists say it's a short-term solution to a long-term problem. The water testing will happen this morning at 10:30 at the Wildlife Resources boat ramp along the Dan River. WNCN will be there and will bring you more on the news at 11. Stephen.
Emma, thank you. Other news this morning. Right now, a measles outbreak linked to Disneyland in California has now spread to Phoenix. The news comes as the area welcomes visitors from all around the country for this weekend's Super Bowl. While federal health officials say they're not overly concerned, they are calling the sudden resurgence of this contagious disease a wake-up call. Health departments in 14 states are working to keep up with the growing number of people exposed. Also right now, state health officials are issuing a health alert. 9 more people have died from the flu this season. All 9 victims were 65 years old or older, and that brings the total to 136 deaths. Reports of flu-like illnesses climbed slightly last week after several weeks of declining numbers. Flu season usually runs through May. Right now, new encouraging numbers in the fight against Ebola. The World Health Organization says new cases in the 3 hardest hit countries dropped to their lowest levels in 7 months. Guinea, Liberia, and Sierra Leone reported only 99 new cases last week. In all, nearly 9,000 people have died and 13,000 others have contracted the virus. The shift now is to focus on ending the epidemic as fast as possible.
A 17-year-old girl is in jail this morning accused in an assault at a bus stop. It happened Tuesday afternoon around 2:30 at the intersection of Hardemont Road and Sarah Lawrence Court. 2 teens say 3 others approached them, and one was carrying a stun gun type device. Police say she used it on one of the victims. Another girl was carrying an actual gun. The 2 victims ran to safety with no serious injuries. Police say that 17-year-old Jade Brown faces charges including robbery right now. 1 person dead after a violent crash in Raleigh. It happened Thursday on Six Forks Road. Police say the driver of a bucket truck was making a left turn when he slammed into a pickup driven by 43-year-old Tori Ali Paktia Wall. The pickup truck driver was pronounced dead at the scene. The bucket truck driver was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. No word on any charges.
And to help you with your day right now, the time check is 6:06.
Nothing in my performance will be deflated.
Oh, she's got jokes. Coming up, a hint at what Katy Perry has planned for her halftime show on Sunday. Alyssa?
Looking forward to it for sure. Let's talk temperatures as you head out the door. I think you'll be looking forward to this. 41 near Coates and Irwin. More on how long these mild mornings will last coming up. Mike?
I'll be looking forward more to wearing a coat in those temperatures than anything else. Looking like a problem-free drive this morning, but I'll have a look at your full morning commute on this Friday morning just in a little bit. Stay with us.